Ariana Grande looks like a Disney princess using her one wish to her fairy godmother to ask for the world's biggest can of Monster Energy drink. Old lady, excuse me young man, me, I have a grandma. Kendrick Lamar in 2009. He looks like he bites people. Tupac and Jada Pickett Valentine's Day 1992. He dodged a bullet. I can assure you he did not. Online GI friend group. Online boys friend group. I'm convinced this baby may have killed its family. A cool guide to help me. I burned myself with hot water, what do I do? I once asked my grandfather, why should I not go back to my ex-girlfriend? He replied, if you see the same tree twice in a forest it's because you are lost. Huge lesson in there. You are more worthless than effing Clippy from the old Microsoft XP from the 90s. Only Irish character, constantly explodes. JK Rowling so RAC I'm learning about stereotypes I never even knew about. How do I get rid of this app? It keeps on reinstalling. Every priest's crotch needs relief sometimes. Ice. Welcome to Midwest Fur Fest 2018. IV testing. White mom claims her baby is black because of a black ancestor but her husband is white. Breaking. Japan breaks world internet speed record with 1.02 petabits per second, enough to download all of Netflix in 1 second. All of that speed just to watch some hen is crazy. Whole grade A milk. I go through a gallon a day, wife is worried. It's just so delicious I can't stop. I'd get a glass every time I get near the fridge. This specific brand, holy hell. Everyone who works in customer service should legally be allowed to fight one customer a year. As a last minute resort, me and my sister went to the Subway to get 63-foot-long subs for my grandson's confirmation party and had to wait for over an hour for the subs. Ridiculously long wait, and the lady who took my order seemed really annoyed with me. Hitting this like a pan flute. They are going to place photos of your lungs in a super can article and some bored student will doodle on it. Majority of men look into the heart, not the face. 9%. 91%. Yes, the heart. Gotta make sure they are alive, right? That 9% don't care whether the woman is alive or not. How bad was Joe? She the bed so hard his new Secret Service code name is Amber Heard. Does anyone F this guy for free? 1 star. This gotta be a joke. Norway, one of the best countries in the world, making this kind of movie. I wonder if Norway is gonna call themselves G-Way after few decades. Is it rude to hug someone if you have a bow? My friend was going to hug me but I had a bow, but I thought they might find it weird if I suddenly said no, so I did. I just kept my hips out and then they were like, what are you doing? And I wanted to just lie. I usually just start it on them to show dominance. I bought my husband a new wallet probably 5 months ago. He has no desire to switch over to it yet. The left is his current wallet. My dad has done the same thing. Men, is this a universal thing? Do you have a hard time giving up the old faithful falling apart wallet? A woman should appreciate a man that doesn't discard things just because they are old and wrinkled. Only Armenian people will understand what these moves mean. What do they mean? No idea. I wait for Armenian people to tell me. Spraying fart spray in my husband's inflatable suit. If I did this to my husband he would hold me down and on my face. No thanks. He what? He effing what might? Hey Italy. What? Pineapple pizza. World War 3. Dark. When my mom walked in I immediately switched to ton cause it was easier to explain. A guy at the bar says, you want to take this outside and his ear looks like this, what you doing? Oh, you're into cat GI. Fine, then buy me food, massage me, pay my taxes and clean my toilets and I'll hug you if I feel like it. Isn't that just a woman in general? Cut my nephew's hair and he told me he wanted it like my next door neighbors who's bald on top and got a little bit of hair on side, so being the great uncle I gave the kid what he wanted. Evidence of an S-tier nap. Hands of a man who ate from 6 to 9 pounds. 2.7 to 4 kilograms of butter and cheese a day for 8 months. He is becoming cheese. This the guy you eat first during the apocalypse. Bro, certified human wagyu right now, not gonna lie. When preschool clearly is too tough to handle. Toby age 3 alcoholic. I may be a little crazy but I'm not stupid. I know you have a card hock right now. Switch C with D. I got hit by a motorbike while backpacking in Thailand. This German Shepherd dog comes with 2 subwoofers. David Fincher's American Squid Game series will reportedly begin filming in December in LA. First game. Name 3 countries. Tattoos should actually make you more employable because it shows you can sit in place for hours while tiny needles are jammed into your skin, and that's what every corporate meeting I have ever been in has felt like. If you're single, 1. You're either talking to someone, 2. Stuck on an ex, 3. Chasing someone who's taken. No bro, we ugly. If you had to choose, would you rather lose an arm or a leg? A leg. Need both arms to fish. My coworker just said he needs both arms to hug his wife, so thanks. Sounds like he's never been fishing. Columbia University has developed an artificial tree that passively removes carbon dioxide from the atmosphere 1,000 times faster than real trees. His mustache looks like 2 dogs barking at each other. CNN said the world is $217 trillion in debt. Who the F we owe? The Decepticons. 10 years ago when I worked in tech support, a frustrated customer called and this was literally the first thing that they said. Can you please transfer me to the least liked employee so I can make their day miserable? What the F are you doing, Trish? Get back in the turtle right now. Trish Collins. I'm sorry, what? Nord's demographics #Elder Scrolls. Despite making up only 13% of the population of Skyrim, Dunmer are responsible for over 50% of the crime in the province. When you tell her to wear something classy to your parents' house for dinner. Tax Heaven 3000. Do your federal taxes while romancing your waifu. Tax Heaven 3000 is a one-of-a-kind dating sim experience that really does your federal taxes. FBI monitoring my activity. My VPN location set to Ains Island so they no longer care what I do. Conversation between a couple and their D-ish teenage son in front of me at Ralph's. Son. Ugh, mom, your arms are gross. Dad. Hey, be nice. Son. What? I'm being honest. Mom is silent. Grabs a magazine and places it on the conveyor belt. Son. X tips. You. Mom, no one wants to have X with you. Dad. I do. Me. I do. Cashier. I do. Bagger. I do. Cashier in next lane. I do. Guy in front of line waiting for bags. I do. Old man behind me. I do. His wife. I do. That boy will never forget the day that most of a store confessed to wanting to mom. Relationship status. The male finishes his nap and checks whether any females have appeared. Your agent something you can't do. I'm 18, I can't date anymore. This band is better than Sleep Token. There were 2 cats loudly fighting outside my house last night. They would make a better band than Sleep Token. Asteroid Psyche 16 has been found to contain gold reserves worth $700 quintillion. That's enough to make everyone on Earth billionaires. No, that would make gold worthless and we would all still be poor. Take a goddamn economics class. They are literally incompatible. They are not biologically designed for each other. This is what me and the boys biologically did to your mom last night. I have never seen an actual fan of Jelly Roll's music before. It's always he's a great guy or he has an incredible story. Jelly Roll makes music for people who have tattoos of their children but don't have custody of them. That one guy in the group who swears he wasn't bitten by a zombie. iOS 26 will pause FaceTime video calls when it detects NUD. Boyfriends who like doing video calls. Family calls gonna be so boring. Travis Kelce went from looking like he sells partridges behind a 7-Eleven to looking like he makes homemade candles and cries after intercourse. The US cannot make shows like China can. This looks incredible. Looking forward to see what happens with the forward man. Man charged after alleged threats to officer during Walmart trespassing arrest, then offers to be released. Grok AI to be available in Tesla vehicles next week. Take a hard right at the next intersection. If you ask for directions to a Mexican restaurant, it locks the doors and notifies ICE. When you take thousands of pictures of your pet sleeping, it's cute, but take a picture of a person sleeping just once. I cried for 2 hours, then I gave a job for the same amount of time, then I cried again. A day later I realized that this lipstick still holds, and my mood lifted. Lipstick 10 out of 10. In 1993, during a sting operation in Mexico targeting the illegal wildlife trade, zoo officials were arrested for attempting to illegally purchase a gorilla, which was actually an FBI agent in a gorilla suit. During these unprecedented times, it's important to remember that although rare, precedented is a word. No, it isn't Merriam-Webster. Brian. You look like Chucky's non-binary child. Constant high fives. How do you tell the dude to stop? I, female 50, went out with a really sweet guy, male 47, last night. This was a second date, and I have noticed that throughout the date I'm constantly having to high five him. Last night was at least 7 high fives. This is during regular conversations where he sees we agree on something. Confession. I have lacked onto people I know in real life. Is this not normal? On God, me and my home is used to do this to each other all the time. Future unemployed hen freelancer right here. I don't like the taste or effects of most alcohol, but there is something quite beautiful about red wine in a fine glass. I remember pouring you a glass at a friend's house in San Francisco after another mutual friend's wedding in 17. I was decanting another you didn't want to wait honey badger drinks when he wants. I made the clutch move of ordering us pizza at 1 AM. Why don't tattoo places just youth their clients? I drive around a lot for work, and I recently saw some signs for a dentist that says they offer youth for their clients who might be scared of going to the dentist. I was driving so I couldn't take a picture, but I thought it was really cool since I never really liked going to the dentist. It got me thinking as to why tattoo places don't just do the same. I have a low pain tolerance, so I would think that if a place offer youth, I would probably be more likely to visit. Karma is real, guys. Entire HR team fired after manager uses his own resume to prove their system is auto-rejecting all candidates. His discovery raises the question of how often this happens at other companies and how ill-suited tech is to recruiting. Bro, where is your top from? Dress is from Amazon and boyfriend is from Hinge. The man in the picture is 6 feet 8 inches for a size reference. I don't have exact measurements. $20 for the rug. Pick up in Choctaw area rug. Men being silent during X is so funny to me, like what's on your mind, king? Realizing the absurdity of life and that we are slowly approaching the Seth with each tick of the clock and nothing will matter in the I'm dumbing babe. Guys, I think I booked the wrong flight. I wanted to see the USA, but why are the Twin Towers still twinning? You either lose the towers or lose the planes, can't have both. You can't beat an ice in the sunshine, can you? School exists. Quiet kids. Rat-a-tat-ta. There's no such thing as a gold. All women are expensive, so pick one in your price range and shut the F up. And don't ask me what I bring to the table, I'm not a waitress. Something about me, am I boring? Sure, social skills none, but I'm loyal if you feed, and I will never leave you because I need the food. Sometimes I get bored and walk around the Walmart parking lot putting notes on random cars. I'm pregnant. Call me. Every night Satan checks under his bed confirming that you're not there. Brownsville Animal Regulation and Care Center. Got mice. Working cats for hire. Mickey, Melly, Lilingi, Mango Habanero, Banji, Bentley. In med school I took an elective called stress, foolishly thinking I was going to learn about meditation and yoga. Instead, the professor spent 6 weeks proving that being poor or a minority literally destroys your health on a molecular level, and I think about that every day. On this day, 6 years ago, I won't let him walk into oncoming traffic. What is gaslight? You know what it is. I do not. Yes, you do. People will make anything their profile picture. Real. Me on my way to ask my wife what's wrong with her. We all know why the FBI has determined that there is no Epstein list. We have known this for a couple of years now. Honestly, who cares? We know that he gave a couple of speeches there, so what if he partook in the fun and games? Most men would have. I would be a little more freaked out if he didn't. Bro definitely uses pronouns. Everybody uses pronouns. Speak for self, cause don't. Straight men and le women need to work together to create the kind of bonds G men and straight women have. We are decades behind. I used FaceApp to merge all the Beatles together and it created this. Behold, the Beetle. If this water is so smart, how did it end up getting trapped in a bottle? Stupid idiot water. My bowel movements have so much more intelligence and eloquence than you. Then you should flush less often. You clearly need all the help you can get. You have the eyes of a neglected hamster. This post has been deleted.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.